All right, if you are here, that means that you have completed the first part of your collaboration project where you've created your water slide, you've recorded the information in the table, and you are ready to have a partner assigned to you. If that doesn't sound familiar, you're going to want to go back and watch the first collaboration video that I made and make sure you've gone through those steps. In order to move on, you should have completed number 3 right here, which says, let Mrs. Lohoff know you finished part 1. So either through email or in our Connect or support or class times, you needed to have let me know that you're ready to move on. Then you will be assigned a partner to work with. And if you're watching this video, you should know who your partner is, or you should be waiting for that and you're just figuring out what you're going to do once you get that partner. So here we go. Once you have received your partner, you're going to send your design description from the information in those yellow highlighted rows. You're going to send that to your partner. You're going to ask your partner for advice on how to improve your fun factor rider rating. Cool. Even if you got 5 stars on your first design, we can still look at things to improve or change. Engineers do that all the time. If they have done something that looks like it's a really good plan, they still look at ways to improve it. That's part of the process. So you're going to complete the collaboration requirements below. But before we look at that, I want to come down to the table where you have inserted right here your design descriptions. Remember, you filled in this part of the table. You're going to take these rows that you completed and you're going to copy them onto a new document. It looks like this. This is where you and your peer, you're going to share this document between the two of you, and you're going to rate each other's work. So once you've gotten your assigned partner, you're going to complete parts 1 and 2 of one of the tables and part 3 of the other. This is where it gets a little confusing. So one partner's name goes in the top table. The second partner's name goes in the bottom table. If your name is here in the first table, you're going to copy the information from your data sheet, from these yellow lines right here. You're going to copy this information from your sheet and put it in here. If your name appears in the second table, you're going to copy your information and paste it into the table here. Then you're going to review the other person's ratings and give advice for how to improve it. So this is my box. I'm going to come up here and look at this person's information, and underneath here in 3 where it says your partner's advice, I would write my advice for this person's ride. If this is my box, once I've completed numbers 1 and 2, I'm going to look at my partner's information in 1 and 2, and I'm going to write my advice for how to improve it in number 3. Now don't say it looks great, wouldn't do a thing. Nope, you have to come up with some kind of advice, because once you finish this with your partner, you're going to come back into this document and you're going to come up to part 2. Here we go. And you're going to put in your partner's name, the date you started collaborating, the date you finished with that shared document. Describe how that activity went using 4 to 6 sentences. And then if you had any communication with your partner, maybe emails or comments on that document, share that here. Then you're going to evaluate the collaboration that you had. You're going to rate yourself and your partner according to how you performed in this activity. A 3 means always, a 2 means usually, a 1 means sometimes, and a 0 means never. You're going to put ratings for yourself in this first column, ratings for your partner in this column, and then any reasons. Was there respect shown for other people's opinions? Was the assignment completed? Were the duties completed? Did you participate in discussions, and did your partner participate in discussions? Did you stay on task? Did your partner stay on task? Did you offer relevant and appropriate information for the project, and did your partner do that? Did you get your work done on time, And did your partner get their work done on time? Then you're going to respond to these 3 questions. What did you enjoy most about working with your partner? How do you think your partner would describe your participation? And what would you do differently next time you had to work online to collaborate with someone? All right, this would be the end of part 2 of section 2. I'm going to have to put in a little note here to make it clear that part 1 is this and part 2 begins right here. In fact, let me do that now so you can see it. All right, there we go. Part 2 is collaboration with a partner. There we go. The end of part 2 is right here. There we go. So now when you get your document for the worksheet, you will see that the end of part 2 is right now where I've shared in the video. And part 3 will describe, I'll make a 3rd video to describe this section and what must be done to complete that. If you have any questions, make sure you reach out and ask me. I know that this is kind of a confusing project, but if you do it part by part, it will work out just fine. Bye, guys.